Today I'm sick. I have COVID and I'm struggling to do things. I'm lacking energy. And some practice that I'm doing in this case, where I'm feeling tired or I have things to do and I'm feeling disconnected, is connecting to the earth. So that what I wanted to guide you through today, because it feels really supporting to have a practice like that, to be able to integrate it in your life when you need it. So I want you to share. So for this practice, you don't need anything special, but if you can remove your shoes, be barefoot, that would be great because we are going to sit or to stand up, but you really have to put your feet on the ground. Like, it would be easier if you can put your feet on the ground. If you cannot, it's fine. Like, if you have your shoes, if you want to lie on the floor or in bed, you can also, but it will be a bit more difficult and it would require more visualization. So if you are not familiar with this kind of practice, try to find a time and space to be able to do that barefoot, sitting or standing. So I invite you to notice the sensation of your feet on the ground. If you are barefoot, maybe you can feel the texture of the ground. There might be a carpet, or maybe it's wooden floor, or maybe something else. Notice how it feels. If you are wearing shoes, it's fine. You can just notice how heavy or light, for example, you feel that your feet are in the floor. Do you feel really anchored or kind of floating? What is the sensation of this contact with the floor? So you can breathe deeply while connecting to these sensations. And there is no good or bad sensation to have, just welcoming them out there. So if you feel comfortable, you might close your eyes or keep them open, but like a soft gaze, not looking all around you. And connecting for a moment to your breath. Taking a deep inhale through the nose and a deep exhale through the nose. One more time. So now we are going to focus on the connection between our body and the earth. This connection to me feels really supportive and gives me energy. Um, when I do this practice, I'm able to sometimes see roots under my feet that are helping me to, as a tree, kind of get the nutrients I need, get the water I need, and feel a bit more energy, feel a bit um, lighter, and it might be different in your experience. It depends really on when you are doing it, how you are feeling before. So it's really an invitation to experiment. There is no one way of doing it, and there is no right way of doing it. So I invite you to feel the sensations around your feet. You might want to move maybe a bit your body if you feel called to some light movements, or just standing still. And really try to feel as if your feet were glued on the floor, like you cannot move. And it's not a problem for you at that moment. It's just like, what would it feel if you were with the earth? Like you can imagine having roots growing from your feet in the earth. That would mean like you cannot walk, you're just like there like a tree. Or you can imagine being a mountain. Or you can imagine being on the beach and standing in the sand, and maybe your feet are going to be a bit under the sand. So that can be another visualization possible. You might have other things that you are seeing or connecting to. So really listen to your intuition and what feels right. But my intention here is really to bring you to connect to what it feels to be part of the earth and feel that there is some kind of exchanges between you and the earth. So you can connect to the breath while you are trying to feel this connection. And with the breath, you can try to feel how would it be to breathe through your feet, as if earth was making you breathe, as if the air was coming through your feet and your legs and your belly and your heart, your lungs. And maybe it doesn't stop there, maybe it goes in your arms, in your hands, in your neck, in your head. And then the earth goes back to the earth. Feeling these exchanges between you and the earth, feeling this communication. You might get lost in your thoughts, that's totally fine. To come back to the practice, you can maybe focus your attention on your feet and the sensation, the physical sensation you are feeling there. Might be feeling cold or warm, or maybe it is um, heavy, maybe it is contracted, maybe it is really light, whatever is there. That can be helpful for you to come back to your body. So I invite you to take a few more breaths like that with the earth. And the more you are breathing the bigger this kind of air and energy is going through your body. You can bring a bit more intensity in what is coming through these exchanges. It can help to visualize a light coming in and coming out, to visualize this energy going on. And when you feel complete with the practice, I invite you to put a hand on your heart and focusing on the ground, on your connection with the floor, bringing in gratitude for this moment, for this time you gave yourself, but also gratitude for this connection to the earth. Maybe for the energy that you are feeling now in your body. Maybe for the support you are feeling from this connection, not being alone, being surrounded by nature, by the earth. You are not alone, and you can find this connection when you need it. Bringing in love, maybe a smile on your face if that feels right. Maybe just keep neutral face if that is welcoming. And then slowly I invite you to move one toe at a time. Really moving slowly, removing your feet from the ground, and really feeling each movement in your foot. And maybe stretching your legs, maybe jumping if you are standing, maybe standing if you were sitting, maybe shaking your body or just your legs or just your feet or just your head, like whatever feels good to kind of get back to reality. And you can open your eyes whenever you want, whenever it feels right for you. So, depending on your level of fatigue and how you were feeling before, it might not have been enough in length, or maybe you just need a nap. So, it really depends on where you're at. But I find that this kind of practices, this connection to breath, but also to the earth, to your body, and then at the end to movement to bring back a bit more energy. I find this practice is really useful when you need just a little more energy, and to feel supported by something, and to feel that you have tools actually, because that's something I really care about, is giving people tools and giving myself also tools to be there. I know that they are there, and when I need, I know which one can help. So that's it for today's practice. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would be really happy to know how it went for you in the comments. And yeah, bye.